That was a long bike ride. Hello, Franny and Maddie. It's Wednesday, January 28th. I just got back from a bike ride. Booked it. 15 minutes. St. Joseph High School, Foxenwood. Oh, yeah. Okay, so, Franny, I'm gonna get right down to the challenge. You challenged me in your last video to Google verb memes, so I'll do it right now. Here I am doing verb memes. Phil needs help. They put health. Really? Okay. Phil looks like a walrus. Phil looks like a walrus. Thank you. That's really nice. Thank you. Made my day. Phil says his recent visit to Britney Spears in the hospital was appropriate. Okay, Phil wants to know how much he sacrifices when he takes the G9 cross country. I have no idea what that even means. I really don't know. Okay, Phil does his best to help out Andrew and Dan with the lovely Southern Bellies, Marissa and Brooke. Alright. Phil hates state employees. Phil asks a question about poker. Phil likes tacos. That's a reality. I do like tacos very much. Hot, steamy, frickin' tacos. Love them. Phil eats worms. Yeah, that's nice. I don't. I don't eat worms. Just putting it out there. I do not eat worms. Okay, Phil wears his eye patch on the opposite side of his head. Wow. I'm a pirate. But on the whole pirates and ninjas thing, gotta go with the ninjas. I'm sorry. They're just cooler. They have swords. They would whoop a pirate's butt any day. I'm sorry. That's what would happen. So, Phil was arrested for homicide murder. Yeah, this person is really doesn't sound like me. I mean, his life's interesting, but he's a pirate, so definitely not me. And lastly, Phil loves to talk. Okay, yeah, that was fun. There were some of those things that were just not true, like Phil loves to talk, or Phil, what was one of the other ones? Like, Phil was arrested for homicide murder. A lot of weird stuff, but there was some things, that were true, like Phil eats tacos, or maybe it was likes tacos. I don't know. I do like tacos. I do eat tacos. Good stuff. I like that. Okay, so you guys had interesting book choices, to say the least. California Driver's Handbook. Hold on. Just a minute. That was the most insanely romantic and deep books I have ever read in my life. Seriously, that book, I'm just tearing up right now. I need a minute. That book was so touching. It was just, when you really read about how stoplights affect people, when they're red, you're not supposed to go, but when they're green, you go. I'm sorry. My soul. Okay, I'm over it. I'm over that. That book was, I'm not even gonna go there. It was, yeah. Okay, so I thought I would tell you guys about an experience that it occurred to me. Well, I had it several years ago, but it just occurred to me the impact that it had on my life. Just a couple days ago, it was when I was about 4 or 5 years old, and I was watching the popular TV series named Blue's Clues. Awesome show. Blue's Clues. Yeah, that's right. Blue's Clues. Okay, and in this episode, It was an episode about space. You know, every episode, you know, they'd go, "That's a clue!" It's like, no. But, yeah, okay, so in the picture door frame, usually there was a picture, and they would go into that picture and actually be in the picture. Okay, well, one was of space, and they went into space, and they were in space, flying around with no suits on, able to breathe normally. Okay, there was a significance of this episode that I don't remember, but I do remember that every being, every fiber of who I am today is contained in that episode. If you go watching that episode right now, which I still cannot locate, if you watch that video right now, I have no idea where it is, you would know me better than I know myself. Because everything I am is contained in that video. With the exclusion of God. That's a pretty big part. But everything else, my personality, everything I do, I'm talking to you right now because of that video. If I hadn't watched that video, I would be a completely different person. Now, this episode, I distinctly remember that there was a cape and also that the sun had eyeglasses and it could talk. Okay, that was, I don't know, I have a fascination with space now. I didn't before the episode, but now I do. Okay, another aspect of it, we'll go into that never. I had a dream the night that I watched that episode. I had a dream about the episode. And I don't quite remember all of the details of the dream, but I know that I was in space, much like he was in space. I was on a planet. I could see space, and my grandmother and I were on the planet, and we flew away in her car, and her car could fly. So that's what I remember from that episode. Yeah, Maddie, I think that you think that you're off the hook from the Google verb memes challenge because Franny only said next video. Well, that's not true, okay? You're doing it too. I had to do it, and so you have to do it. I Googled verb memes, you verb memes. Okay, so I expect to see that in your next video. And, you know, Franny, I'll see you tomorrow, and Maddie, I'll see you on Friday. So, see you later. Bye. Should really open this up in a new window. Shut up.